profile first. Gaura, Vadodara, Gujarat. Gaura is what? Is it a village, town? What is it?
It's town.
It's a town. Okay.
Gorwa, Vadodara, Gujarat. I'm audible?
Gaura. Yeah, you're clearly audible. Father, sub-inspector in CISF. Nice. Mother, homemaker. Elder sister, one of them, MBA Finance and manager in HDFC. Another elder sister, MSc Geology and cartographer. Oh, nice. Your 10th, 84%, 12th, 69% PCM. Okay. BTech in chemical technology or BSc? What is this? BTech?
BTech, sir.
Okay. Gold medalist. Very good. Now working as an R&D officer, earning 35,000 a month. Nice. National level kabaddi under 14 and under 19. Very good. Khel Mahakumbh Open one in district level. What is this Khel Mahakumbh? Which game did you play?
Sir, Kabaddi. I
Kabaddi.
played all the games, but I played national in Kabaddi.
All right. Volleyball again. This Khel Mahakumbh. Two in district level, as in you stood second in your district.
Yes, sir. In volleyball, I stood second. We stood
Nice.
second, sorry.
Okay. And mixed martial arts state champion in 2022. Wow. Great profile here overall. Hobbies and interests: dancing, calligraphy, modeling. Oh my god. Road track club. Uh, I've been a board of director in 17 to 21 period. Okay. Coordinator in a tech fest. Nice. Smart Gujarat Hackathon finalist. Very good. Inter college poster presentation. You stood first in 2021. Okay. And you won Rajya Puraskar for being in Scouts and Guides. Great. And you were the sports captain in your school. Okay. No NCC background. You have given all three SSBs for the Navy. First one screened out in Jan 2022. Second, June 2022 conference out. And now Feb 2023 conference out again. Okay. The reasons you think was story is not completed on time and got afraid in interview. Okay. All right. Your profile is great. So the expectation should be higher from you, naturally, in your psych as well as in your interview. So as soon as your PIQ goes to any assessor, the psychologist or the interviewing officer, the first thing he does is goes through that. It is not like your psych dossier is being seen first, or when you come to the interview, you are being interviewed and then your PIQ is checked with any. The first thing any assessor goes through is your PIQ. He makes a mental image of what kind of a person this is. So overall, the basic qualities are being judged on the PIQ only. Like whatever you have done so far, how you have led your life is enough. This speaks volumes about your personality. It is being cross-checked and further, concrete evidence is being sought. That's all. So yeah, let's go through your psych responses. Okay, which was the set I gave you? Set 3?
So that I don't know. Let me check.
Okay. What was the name of the document which I sent you, like the PPT? Just check that.
Psych dossier, ssbbro, PPT.
Oh, okay. Understood. This is the first one, I think. Just give me a minute. Huh? Or I do remember the pictures of this. Wait. Okay. Captain Priyanka was posted at Kargil during the war. She was given a task by her commanding officer to recapture peak 5456 with her troops. She studied all the available maps, air photographs, satellite images, made a plan for attack. Okay. The grenades engaged in hand-to-hand fight. Casualties took place. They recaptured the peak. Captain Priyanka was happy to bring laurels to the nation. Everything is fine, but do you think a lady officer is assigned this task? Are lady officers inducted into infantry as of now?
No, sir, but I have heard about Captain Ishika, ma'am. Yashika Hathwal. She is
Yeah,
Kargil or Viratman. So I have thought about her only and write this story.
I know Captain Yashika. She was a logistics officer. She was not in combat. So this story, although it's a very good one, but doesn't make sense because
Okay.
it's not realistic. Everything is very good. Actually, this can be seen as a wishful story. You want lady officers to be in combat and do all these things, and you are putting yourself in this place and writing what you want to do in the future. But as of now, it's not there, so it's better you take a male character for this story, or you can give this officer, Captain Priyanka, any task which lady officers do. Like she may be a helicopter pilot who is taking part in combat,
Okay.
or she may be a logistics officer who is using all her resources and making sure ammunition, food, and all things reach the troops on time. Or she may be in air defense. Now they have been inducted in artillery, so she may be an artillery officer also. So that makes more sense. And wait. What was the picture here where one character is seen climbing a mountain? That picture, na?
Yes, sir.
So clearly for that picture, this can't be the story.
Okay.
You can write anything on mountaineering, trekking, or adventure activities. Or this story also is okay, but not suitable because clearly all these things are not being seen there. There's no action, there's no enemy. There is one person climbing a mountain, so you can make that a solo mountaineer, or that would be more suitable. This is overall a good story, but not up to the mark. मतलब 100% relevance नहीं है.
Okay, sir.
Let's see the second one. Geeta was doing fashion designing from Whistling Woods International, Mumbai. Okay, my friend is from this school. As she was in final year, she okay. The college project was there. They have to design the clothes for a model within 1 month. She got excited. They provide the model to them. She made a sketch of clothes, decided the color, went to market, purchase raw materials like clothes, fabric, extra jewelry, and all. She took the fitting of model, started fitting. Within 15 days, she made the dress and started adding small details in the cloth. She tried fitting it was perfect. Final day had come. Model designer have to walk with their models respectively. She did her best and won the title of Best Adding Details. Okay. She was happy and thanks her model and teachers for support. Isma, you have made a few grammatical mistakes. You must have realized now.
Yes, sir.
Are you going through the paper yourself while I'm talking? Do you have it in front of you?
Yes, sir. I have it.
So you have made quite a few grammatical errors. Make sure these many mistakes won't happen from the next time.
Okay, sir.
How do you know Whistling Woods? Any friends
Sir,
studying there?
my friend is there.
Okay, even my friend. This is a good story. This was the story where one girl is seen on stage and another girl uh, in the
Yes.
foreground, right? Yeah, this suits very well. Overall, a very good story. Just the few grammatical errors. If you avoid them, the rest everything is fine. Next, Rahul, 22 years, was recently graduate from Parallel University. He was searching for a job due to pandemic. There was recession taking place in all industries. Due to this, there was no vacancy. So he contacted his teacher for the same. Teachers guided him to upgrade his skill. So he make a account on LinkedIn and started doing courses of MS Excel, SQL, Python, R, Earth Engine, and get certificates of all of this. Help him to build profile stronger. He made a strong profile by adding extra skills and all. From there, he contacted the recruiter, applied in software company, arranged the interview, passed in that, and got placed in the company with TTC. He thanked his teachers for helping him. All right, this was the picture where there was one admin block and no vacancy was written on top.
Yes, sir.
and there was one guy standing. Yeah, this story suits, but 2 3 points. One again, there are a few grammatical errors. Avoid them. And to get a job, why does he have to do all these courses? Usually, if you want to get placed in IT or any other field for that matter, they are looking for some core skill, right? If you have mastered one particular thing, let's say database management, that is SQL, or if he is applying for admin or desk roles, kind of back end jobs, Excel, Microsoft Office, all these would help. Or if he is looking to get into proper development testing as a coding profiles, then Python or these would be relevant. Why would a person do all courses just in search of collecting certificates and applying for all jobs?
Because sir, on data science, this all courses are compulsory. I
Okay,
want to do that course, so I know about it. That's why I wrote this.
nice. Then if you are aware of all these things, then okay, makes sense. And finally he got placed with a good CTC. He thanked the teachers for guiding him. Nice, relevant story. The picture clearly showed no vacancy, so therefore he couldn't get placed in campus placements. Later, he strengthened his profile, and through all these actions which he took, he eventually got out successful. Nice, good story. Uh, Next, Trisha was a safety officer in RPSL industry. One day she saw that her industry on fire. Okay, industry is never on fire. Her factory is on fire, or warehouse, or whatever. Industry is a different world.
Okay.
She rushed there, called up 101 for fire brigade and 108 ambulance, took a blanket, wetted it and herself in water, and ran across the fire to enter the building. First, she switched off the main electricity connection. Then she brought people out from the building, informed her colleagues to give first aid. She, along with other officers, tried to control fire with help of water bucket and sand until the fire brigade arrived. They controlled 30% fire. Okay, she appreciated her team to save life, and also he, after all this thing happened, he arranged a safety training industry. ठीक है, overall good. Again, grammatical errors are there in this story also. Uh, Overall, good story. Like how exactly fire situation was tackled. You have written all the steps. In most of the stories, you have put actions, like what exactly was done. You didn't include unnecessary fillers like with his courage, with her effective planning. Like instead of putting the names of those qualities, you have projected the qualities through actions. This is what is desired in all this psych tests. So very well done in that aspect. Overall, till now, I've been finding grammar errors only. The story is also very good. How exactly this lady Trisha handled this situation and brought down the fire. And in the end, she also took up a safety training initiative in her company. Good overall. Very relevant to the picture. I remember this picture where there was fire and smoke emerging, and there was one person climbing up the ladder,
Yes, sir.
from the fire brigade guy. So yes, this story is very relevant and fulfills all the required criteria. Fifth one, due to bad weather, Indian Meteorological Department informed about the cyclone Biparjoy coming towards the Western Ghats. Rohit, as a senior officer in NDRF, collected all details from IMD like satellite data, surface observation centers, and all. Divided the team and sent them to the location like Dwarka, Somnath, Diu, Porbandar, etc. Team reached there, contact the sarpanch of each village and tell them about weather and ask the nearest safest place to evacuate the people and animals to safest place. Okay. They provided them food, medical facilities, and did patrolling to nearby areas. Okay. Nobody was harmed due to the cyclone. The senior officer appreciated his team for doing a great job. Okay. Uh, Here I ignored the grammar errors and read the correct form, but you have done small mistakes here and there. Not a big issue, but try to avoid them as much as you can. This was the story in which there was some bad weather and one person was walking through it, right?
No, sir.
Hmm.
There was a ship.
Okay. This there was one girl standing and there was a ship uh, sailing in the middle of the sea. That
Hmm.
picture.
Yes, sir.
Then I don't think this is a relevant story for that, because one thing, the character standing on the shore was clearly a girl. If you could notice the attire, do you agree?
सर बॉय दिख रहा है मुझे तो
अभी
शी
भी नहीं
हैज
दिख रहा है
योर
ना? ठीक है, like I perceive a guy there, and everyone else who has written this paper also perceived it to be a girl only. So okay, if you are seeing it as a guy, not a problem. But how does this story fit into this picture? There's clearly nothing of indication saying there will be a storm or anything. It's a very peaceful situation. There's a ship going, and this character, girl or boy, standing at the bank of the ocean, standing at the beach, I mean, and just looking at it. So you can write a simple story where she has just gone to enjoy the sunset on a beach or anything of that sort. Why did you have to create all these problems and solve it with so much of complexity? Like, what was the reason?
so I thought this will be the nice story so I wrote that I want to connect with current affairs in my
No,
story.
to connect it where it is relevant. Here it is not relevant. Now you can't put a cyclone situation in a peaceful. The picture has clearly not shown any emergency situation or anything like that.
Yes, sir.
It's a very calm, normal sea where this character is standing at the shore. So this story doesn't fit in. Just to make the situation good, or just to make the story interesting, or just to connect the current affairs to your story, you can't do this. The most important things are first observing the picture very carefully and getting a theme which matches the picture perfectly. Now, this theme does not suit the picture, so not a good story. Note this point and make sure you don't repeat such mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Observation and choosing a relevant theme and planning the sequence of actions. First the introduction, then how the character goes about solving the issue, and overall how it is tackled. That should be your flow. Instead of trying to consciously connect your own personality or connect current affairs to the picture, do that. Next one, Dev, 21, final year of engineering student from IIT Delhi, had to work on his major project and write a research paper for the same. While he was on his trip with friends, he came up with the idea of installing sensors about the rear tires such that smallest obstruction could be detected. After the trip over, he carried out the literature survey for the same and shared it with faculty in charge. Once his idea got approval from HOD, he started writing the paper, made a draft, got it checked plagiarism, made necessary changes, and sent the paper for publishing. His ideas were also liked by the dean of college, and a prototype was made in collaboration with other branches. The prototype was presented along with the paper in inter-IIT exhibition. He thanked teachers and other department students for helping him. Very good. What was the picture shown here?
So there was a tent and one man was sitting and doing
Uh,
something on.
on There was a mountainous
Yes,
area
sir.
where, and again, not a very relevant theme, because in that picture you could have written many other things, like he had gone on a camping where, like, there were better stories than this for this particular theme. Although this is also good, it is relevant to your profile. You are an engineer yourself and you have done projects and done these kind of things yourself, so that way it is good. It is relevant to your personality, but not so relevant to the picture.
Okay.
And what does this mean? Installing sensors in the rear tires and detecting obstruction. I didn't understand what is happening here.
So they can detect arrange your chips on that tire, so that if there is a bump or if there are small roots or stones will be detected on them.
Okay. What is the use? Like, roads are having all kinds of potholes, speed bumps, and stones,
So
everything.
on villages they are not now. That's why I thought about it.
And I didn't understand. On what?
In village there are no boards of bump ahead. That's why.
No, that I understood. But what is this sensor doing? It is detecting obstructions. And what if an obstruction is detected? What does it do?
She can matlab, it will be easiest to change the path or direction of a tire.
No, yeah, doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You're not trying to build autonomous driving vehicles, not all that, no?
Yes.
Like, I seriously don't understand still what this uh, device is doing and what problem it is solving. Not a good story overall. Like, okay, the theme you have chosen is good, but this particular idea of putting a sensor in the rear tires and detecting obstructions on road doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Come up with something better. You can use the similar thing in front. Like you can put an obstacle sensor on the front side of the vehicle so that it reduces the speed automatically when there is some obstacle seen at a certain distance, like a minimum distance. Let's
Okay.
say at 2 or 3 meters in front there is some obstruction. Automatically, even if the driver doesn't brake, the vehicle slowly applies brakes and reduces the speed in order to avoid accidents or anything of that sort. Like there are so many safety themes you can choose for vehicles.
Okay.
That, or you don't need to choose that vehicle or this kind of theme only. Okay, in the picture there's nothing relevant. He is just on a mountainous area where there's a tent and he has a campfire probably, or he's working on something. So you can write anything you want for that. So this picture overall doesn't suit the, matlab, this story doesn't suit the picture. uh, Take care of this. Observe very carefully, and within the picture only, you'll find many ideas. You don't have to make an irrelevant story and make it so complex. Try to think of all these outside things. Not required. Keep it very simple. In the picture only, you'll find a story.
Okay, sir.
Try to do that. Next, Chirag 25 was a nursing officer in SSG, Vadodara, Gujarat. While going to hospital, he saw an accident between a car and a horse cart. He immediately rushed there, picked the injured man with the help of his handkerchief, stopped the bleeding, pacifies the driver of the car with the help of others, took the injured person in car, rushed to the nearest clinic, provided with first aid, informed his family members, took the medicines and gave to their family. Also called the veterinary hospital for horse and got back to his work. Okay. Here also there are a few grammatical errors. I kind of corrected it and read out. So, rest everything is very good. For this story, clearly there was an accident where a cart and a horse cart were some cart, horse cart or bullock cart, whatever it is, had clashed and a crisis was observed. And you made this Chirag character a nursing officer who successfully handled the situation, like first giving first aid, then pacifying the driver and rush to the nearest clinic, informing family members, taking medicines and providing it to them. Everything well done. This is a very good story, relevant to the picture, uh, takes care of all the basic criteria, and overall good. Okay, next one. Anjana was the village development officer in Pala. Okay. She had observed that the women of the village had great stitching and sewing skills and thought of providing them with wonderful opportunities. Her idea was to start a small scale stitching business for the ladies. So she communicated with her family member, got green signal, and also communicate with the ladies for same. The ladies were elated and willing to give their time and efforts. Anjana got a loan of 2 lakh, got stitching machines, installed it in a new village property, and got other raw materials. She also advertised about the newly launched business. In some time, the news spread to nearby villages, and people started uh, what burning to them.
Turning to them.
Okay. Sorry, huh, turning to them. She also put the sample pictures on Instagram for better reach. Gradually, the loan got repaired. What do you mean by loan got repaired? Repaid, you mean?
Repaid. Sorry, sir. Spelling mistake.
Loan got repaid, and the business started giving profits. She was happy that she do fruitful for ladies. Here also there are quite a few grammatical errors. Okay, I don't remember this picture. What was the picture?
One lady was in between two men.
Acha, this then this doesn't suit here. Clearly, this was a picture where those two men were kind of pointing hands at each other, and the mood was kind of tensed. मतलब थोड़ा सा वो माहौल था कि there was some argument going on or some heated discussion going on.
Yes,
How
sir.
can you write this story for that picture? Completely irrelevant. I was very impressed looking at the story. Like इतना अच्छा है, but you said the picture and all impression is gone now. कैसे? Like, how could you take this theme for that picture?
तो इसके
You
लिए
could have
मुझे
written.
दो थीम आई थी। एक यूथ में करियर डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम के लिए और एक ये, तो मैंने ये वाली स्टोरी लिखी।
Hey, why did you have to choose these themes for that picture? Is there anything which says she is talking to the villagers, or like how is this picture in this story? Matlab she is convincing her family members first to
Yes,
establish the business. That
yes, sir.
no, yeah, clearly doesn't suit. Try to come up with a better story for this picture. This is an amazing story, provided the image was different. Like let's say a lady was talking to some villagers, or there was some image where these stitching machines were found and some people were working with them. For those kind of pictures, ke liye this was relevant, but no, not to this picture.
Okay, sir.
Next, Rajat was an education officer. He was posted to a region where illiteracy was on the peak. He visited the villagers who were sitting under the tree after long, hard work. Okay, Rajat got an opportunity to talk to them and discovered that the villagers had suffered on all fronts due to illiteracy. Rajat then met the Sarpanch of the village and apprised him of his concern. He made a blueprint of his plan and met the BDO and apprised him for his plan. The BDO gave his accent, no, gave his approval, maybe.
The video है accept
Accept. That also doesn't make sense. The BDO
हाँ
accepted. Okay. The BDO gave his accept नहीं होगा. The BDO gave his approval. चलेगा.
yes approval है, sorry.
To the campaign. He got old building released by the village panchayat. He stressed on adult education and arranged for a teacher and released education fund for the mission. Okay. He also established a library and computer center. To regulation, region became literate. People use computer for agriculture production. He was happy to see village prosperity. This is very nice. This picture I remember there was one person in formals who was addressing a group of villagers beneath matlab, below a tree, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes, not below a tree, sorry. They were sitting under the tree and cool. This picture and this story are completely relevant to each other. Overall, the theme of the story and how the actions took place and in the end what happened, what was the outcome. Overall, a very good story. Like this is an example story. Try to include the elements you have used here. Matlab, first, clear observation of the picture and choosing your theme relevant to that picture shown. Like make every point very very strict. Look at the attire, look at the mood of each character, look at all the background details. If you keep observing the picture for the first 30-40 seconds, just by looking at it very carefully, you will get many hints. And based on that, you try to build a story. But in few other stories which I pointed out, you didn't do that. So observation is the most important thing. Then choose the theme. Writing is just putting your thoughts, what you have planned in your mind. So that will take care of itself. The most important thing is how exactly you perceive the picture and choose a relevant story for the picture. So that you have missed in like I think two, three, or maybe four stories so far. Rest the kind of flow you are using and your English communication, overall the actions and how you are projecting good officer like qualities through these pictures. All these are very good. I could make out only this one major mistake you are doing, that you are not choosing the right theme for the picture.
Yes, sir.
So aspect, Baki so far I think is good, and few grammatical errors in most of the stories. So avoid that also. Next one, Abhi, 50-year-old, was a business analyst in TCS Gandhinagar. His grandfather's 10th anniversary, he visited his grave. And then he decided to feed the poor and needy ones on nearby area. Along with his mother, he prepared food, packed it, and got ready to distribute it. They visited orphanage, distributed the food to them, spent some quality time, and moved towards the main road where they saw beggars and their kids. They also distributed the packets over there and took blessing from them. He was happy with his work. Nice. This was a picture where there was one person in like formal standard tie, and there was a
Yes, sir.
graveyard in the background. Right? Yeah, this is a good story for this. Clearly, that was a kind of elder person. So yes, you have made him a 50-year-old business analyst, clearly suiting his attire and his age. You have made his grandfather's 10th death anniversary as the theme, and overall the actions and how things panned out are relevant to this picture and to the theme you chose. Good, very well done in this picture. Again, grammatical errors were there here also. I kind of neglected them and read the correct form. But if you read it, you will find out there were few errors. 11th one, Neha was HR in Sun Pharma. Okay. On the occasion of Raksha Bandhan, she wanted to surprise her brother. She does her all work done. Apply off CL for 1 week. Again, grammar mistakes here.
Applied. Sorry.
Okay, this should be she wanted to surprise her brother. She does all her work, or she completed all her work.
She completed all her work.
Applied for CL of 1 week. Got tickets done. Booked a cab for railway station. Like everything should be in past tense. You
Yes.
started with past tense. So then reached there on time, went to their hometown, and there is THEIR, not THERE. Went to
Okay.
their hometown Somnath. Okay. Surprised him. Okay, surprised her brother. Went for shopping with them. Them कौन है? With him होगा ना? Because you are
Then
referring to
with
only
family
with
members. She
family.
was.
So you should write with family.
Okay.
You
Sorry.
choose a pronoun only when you have a clear reference.
Okay.
So you have mentioned family anywhere, and suddenly if you write them can be anyone. Them can be friends, family, enemies, कुछ भी हो सकता है. So write either went with him or went with a family. Okay, helped her mother for cooking, ate together, and took blessings from elders, and got back with the job with a happy memory. Okay, except grammar mistakes, everything was good. And what was the picture in this?
There was one girl and one boy was on scooter.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember this. Yeah, this works for this picture. Cool. Uh, but wait. You have written she booked a cab to the railway station, went home, and surprised. Uh, okay, but that small part doesn't fit in here because I don't know. It is not seen that he is surprised. There's no expression. And okay, like if we assume some things, ki, yeah, she has come and uh, he has come from somewhere outside when she has already reached home. When he suddenly saw her, he was surprised. Like he came on a two-wheeler and when he saw, he was surprised looking at his sister at home. चलेगा, but could have been better. Uh, Overall, this is not irrelevant also. Relevant story है, अच्छा है, सारे elements है, but that small thing could have been better. 12th one, blank picture. Kajal, BSc Agriculture student at MSU Vadodara, visited her hometown, met her father, and got to know about the productivity of crops are reducing day by day. So she decided to know what is the reason behind it. She took samples of field and went to college with the help of friends. Checked the sample where they came to know about the direct discharge of effluent causes the groundwater, which was used by them. Grammar mistake here. She informed her head. They made report about it and submitted to the pollution control board, where they set the norms of COD and BOD. Okay. Also took legal action against the industry. She also aware the people about soil rotation. Again, she also made the people aware of solid soil rotation and all things for increasing the productivity. Next crop was better than the previous one. She thanked her friends and head of department for help. Okay, this works because you are a chemical technology
Yes, sir.
uh, student yourself. This is relevant to your own profile. And yeah, this action which you have taken to improve the productivity of crops, detecting how it happened and taking action to negate the effect of pollution. Very good story. Works. Next one, WATs. Good security, reduce rate, third growth. Okay, let's just go through the number of attempts. 58. What happened with the two? Have you skipped something or did you leave the last two?
No, sir, it was 50-80. 50-80 था इसमें.
Okay, I'm surprised. Uh, I don't think so. Check it again because as far as I know, in all the four PPT prepared, there were 60. Just check
No,
again. I'm not sure. Maybe. Okay. एक बार count कर लेना after this session.
yes,
If you have skipped something, then make sure you don't, because WAT is one thing where these can be judged. Your time management ability and how you perform under stress, all these things. So try as much as possible to not skip any words. Let's go through the quality of sentences you have written. Food security, reduce crime rates, third growth sector towards development. What does this mean? Third growth sector towards development?
शायद इंडस्ट्री था.
मतलब?
हाँ, तीन ग्रोथ सेक्टर होता है ना, एक एग्रीकल्चर, एक एजुकेशन और एक इंडस्ट्री.
Okay, I didn't
थ्री.
know this.
ओके, सॉरी.
Wait. Uh, there are three: agriculture, education, and industry.
यस सर.
Okay, like
सेक्टर्स फॉर डेवलपमेंट, थ्री सेक्टर. एक बार हमें जीडी में टॉपिक भी आया था ये वाला.
okay, that I understand. But what does this sentence mean? You have written third growth sector towards development.
Industry is third growth sector towards the development.
Acha, the word was industry, so you wrote this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Consistency, extend our limits toward perfection. Okay. Good company reflects your character. Okay. Meditation develops positive mindset. Good. Coach helps us to build unity. Is it? How will a coach help you to build unity?
T, what was the word? Company, shayad. Meditation.
So,
No, coach. The word was coach.
so you can write so many better sentences for this
Yes, sir.
word. Coach helps us to build unity. Doesn't make that much sense.
Yes, sir.
Self growth depends ourselves only. Self growth depends on ourselves, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Eighth basic necessity of life. What is it? What was the word?
Food.
Okay. And necessity ka spelling wrong.
Yes, I
Treat
will.
people with love reflects our bringing. Yes, good. Gujarat is the leading producer of milk. Are you sure?
Amul.
Okay, like Amul is all over India. Like why?
Its factories on Anand, Gujarat.
Wait, let me just Google this now. Leading
Yes, sir.
producer in India. I think it's Gujarat. Let's see. Uttar Pradesh is the highest milk producing state.
Sorry.
कुछ भी मत यार, if you are not sure, avoid it.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Just because Amul का वो वहाँ पे है doesn't mean Gujarat is number one ना.
Yes, sir.
Amul is the largest dairy company in India. That is there, but not Gujarat. And what was the word?
Produce.
So no, this is a wrong fact. So avoid. If
Okay.
you include current affairs, if you want to include some facts and figures, do it only when you're very sure.
Okay.
Kerala tops in the list of highest literacy rate. Yes, good. In Constitution, there is liberty for every caste. Okay, there is right to liberty. There's
Yes.
nothing like liberty for every caste.
Okay. Right to liberty. I will change the
There is
sentence.
liberty to every individual. It's not like there's liberty to every caste. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Mother's love is unconditional. Yes. Every sex are given equal opportunities to prove themselves. Uh, the sentence can be framed in a better manner. Like, what is the word? Sex?
Sex. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Every sex are given equal opportunities. Grammar error. People from each sex are given equal opportunities. Maybe a better way to put it. Yoga release calmness in human body. Okay. Moral values of everyone shows behavior. Uh, Again, not a great way to put it. Can be improved. Again.
Okay.
Eating unhealthy things murdered your body. Okay. Can feel better again. What was the word? Unhealthy or body?
Murder. Murder.
So again, you are trying to avoid these words. I think you are trying to avoid sex. You are trying to avoid murder.
No, sir.
Uh,
I have written murder. Okay, I
and
have used. Yes, sir.
you haven't used the literal meaning of the word murder. You can't say
Okay.
eat unhealthy things murders your body. Does it do that? If you eat something unhealthy, do you get killed?
No, sir.
Doesn't make sense.
Shape got
Use the
changed.
word.
That's why I have wrote.
Like, are you afraid that if you use some negative sentences for these words, it will be a bad impression? Are you thinking something on those lines?
No, sir.
So, write whatever comes to mind. Do not try to avoid these kind of words.
Okay.
This is not a good sentence.
Okay.
Next, meditation, anxiety, good. Backbone of family, what is the word? 19?
Father. Father.
Okay. Nation poetry inspires the youth. No. What is nation poetry? You mean patriotic songs or
Yes, sir.
what was the word?
Nation.
For nation, you can write so many other better things here. Again, improve the quality of your overall WT responses. So far, they have been very average.
Okay.
NATO is getting ready to bomb Serbia. Okay. Our body consists, our body 70% consists of water. Red is the color of courage, huh? How?
Huh.
Doesn't make sense. Who said red is the color of courage?
No one.
And your video is paused for a long time.
No, sir.
Are you just stuck like that or
No,
has the
sir.
video
Your
paused?
video is not showing to me.
I don't know. There may be some connection error. Okay, anyway, we are having voice now.
Yes, sir.
Wait, try to turn off and turn on your video. I'll do the same. Let's
Yes,
see
sir.
if we are. Now you are visible.
Yes.
Am I also like shaking?
Yes, sir.
And this doesn't make sense here. Red is not the color of courage. What's the word? Courage or red or color?
Courage.
Courage.
The word was.
For courage, you can write so many good sentences.
Yes,
What
sir.
is this? It's the color of courage. No. Bad. Accepting new challenges makes us strong. Good. With unity, we defeat everyone, anyone. Okay, good. India having diverse culture. Okay, good. All religion are united by God. Okay, in a way, yes, makes sense. G20 submitted. They talk about peace of country. Again, grammatically incorrect, but yeah, good sentence, but grammar mistakes. Purpose of learning.
Fun.
What was,
Living. Fun.
what was the word?
There was fun. No, no. The word was mission.
What?
Mission. Mission. Mission.
Mission.
Mission. Mission.
Okay. Purpose of mission is the purpose of living. What do you mean?
Means we have a one mission in our life.
Okay.
So, so it shows that we
Eh,
have one purpose of mission for living. We should
Acha,
have
it's yeah,
one
yeah.
mission for living, like that.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You don't for a mission. You can be better. You can write better sentences on this word mission.
Okay.
Spending time with friends, having fun experience. Okay, good. Teacher prepares students for the best. Okay, good. Going trips with family is a great adventure. Is it? When you
Yes.
go trips with your family, is it adventure or is it like good quality family time and you enjoy?
Adventurous. For me,
Do
it was
adventures,
adventure. Sorry, sir.
do you do adventures when you go on a family trip?
Yes, sir.
Like,
Parasailing.
okay, then it's what's the word here?
Victim. 33 or
Victim.
32?
32.
32 was adventure.
There can be so many better sentences for this then. Going
Okay.
on trips with family is a great adventure. Not a great sentence. Like, okay, it works, but can be better.
Okay.
Victims are strong leads for the case. Okay, this also can be better.
Yes, sir.
Victim is not a lead for any case. Victim is a victim to whom justice needs to be delivered.
Your voice is breaking.
Okay. Am I audible now? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With consistency, anyone can clear civil service exam. Okay, good. Ego kills the relationship. Very good. Proper dedication reaches towards the goal. Again, grammatically incorrect. With proper dedication, one can reach their goals.
Okay.
Knowledge can give us wings to fly. Okay. I thought Red Bull gave this. He works. Direct effluent damages river Ganga. Again,
Oh,
grammar mistake.
yes, sir.
Too many grammar here. How come?
Sorry,
Can't
sir.
be too many grammar errors in all the responses you have given so far. TATs also there were a lot of grammar errors and even in WATs. Health is wealth is something which a high school kid would write, not you.
Yes.
So write quality sentences.
Okay.
Okay, what was the word health or wealth?
Health.
Health, huh? There can be so many better sentences to this. We try to write better quality sentences. It speaks about your uh, level of preparedness and awareness and overall your qualities. If you write these with general statements which any school kid would write, that doesn't speak anything about you. It is just like a normal sentence like yeah. So try to show your qualities in all the responses. Write better quality sentences, stories, and the reactions. Experience enhances knowledge. Yes, knowledge to understand the work. Recently, China withdrawal the troops from Ladakh again. Grammar. Always unite the team. Okay, this is something like a suggestion or a preach. Oh,
Leader.
frame.
The word was leader. My sentence was leader always unites the team.
Why are you avoiding that word in most of your sentences? Include that word also, na?
Okay.
Right? Lead, unite the team.
Okay. Sorry.
So, like, what went through your mind? Do you want to save time by skipping that word, or
No, sir. I thought there's a leader. So
hmm,
आगे I wrote always unite the team.
include that word also, na? Right?
Okay.
Leader always unites his team or something like that. Mother's love is infinite. Okay. What was the word? Infinite or love or mother?
Infinite.
Infinite. Okay. Works. Busy person schedule their work properly. Yes. India having strongest army forces. Armed forces
Force.
maybe.
Armed
Force
force.
was the word.
Sorry.
What was the word?
Force.
Huh. Grammar mistakes, too many of them. Like in almost every sentence you have some grammar error. Is it because you had a limited time, you're not able to think like
Yes.
ऐसे ही लिख दिया, or your English grammar is weak वैसे भी?
वैसे भी I have weak English grammar, sir.
So work on it then. That is one
Yes,
major point to find out. एक था थोड़ा irrelevant stories and another big thing is this English grammar and
sir.
WAT have pointed out like where all you can improve the quality. Like
Okay.
remaining, I think I'll just go through the remaining WAT just like that. WAT is quite often in India people gather for celebration. Wiped out by meditation, yes. Education helps to remove vulgarity from society. Yes, this is a very good question. Look at 54. Write these kind of sentences. Like it
Okay.
is of good quality. It shows about your personality also. And matlab, for every idea or thought or response or whatever you are giving to a WAT word, it speaks something about you. So as a psychologist, if someone looks at this word, matlab, with this sentence, education helps us to remove vulgarity from society. So it is clearly showing your insights into this uh, thing. So
Okay.
for every sentence, if someone reads it, it should talk something about you, some good
Okay.
quality about you, or something positive about you. So make sure all kind of diverse things you write. But overall, the idea should be it should be talking something about you as a person. If you
Okay.
write some current affairs, put some facts and figures, it shows you are up to date with the latest happenings, and you are aware of things around you. And similarly, these kind of sentences primarily talk about your personality. So try to write all 60 on these lines.
Yes, sir.
Should it should be an idea or some thought which comes to mind when you look at that word. Your idea basically. So this is an idea. If there
Yes,
is
sir.
education, we can remove vulgarity from the society. You are giving your idea. So try to use the same tactic in all 60 WATs. When you look
Okay.
at a word, what idea you can give someone? Use that as an overall, rule to give WAT sentences. Healthy fight in sport makes it more interesting. Yes. Healthy heart leads to healthy lifestyle. Trust each other builds relationships stronger. Yes. Overall, WATs were good, but can be much better. I've pointed out where you can improve. Make sure you follow those basics.
Yes, sir.
Next, uh, let the team boost confidence, play well. Again, in SRTs, you need to include what steps were taken.
Okay.
What was the first SRT? Please read out the sentence.
His captain was injured before the crucial match. He was asked to lead the team. He.
So, question में he was asked to lead the team.
Hmm.
So, in your SRT, started with lead the team, boost confidence, play well.
Played well.
If you give me an answer to this now, what would you do if your captain was injured and you were told to lead in a crucial match?
Sir, I will lead my team.
How? In
Because
SRT, always remember how is the thing you need to tackle. All steps you will take, what actions you will take, how exactly you will lead the team. That should be included. Lead the team, obviously, you will lead. You are told to lead, so you will lead. So, how will you do it? Like, what all
contact
steps you take?
contact the coach, talk with
Yes,
the team, then lead
yes.
the team, boost the confidence and play well.
That you should include. Na? Those are the most important steps. How
Okay.
exactly you will talk to the coach, you will talk to the injured captain, take some suggestions from them, then motivate the team,
Hmm.
then coordinate with each other and give them their respective responsibilities. And with yourself playing very well as an individual and boosting the morale of your team, you ensure victory. That should be the kind of response you should give. This is a
Okay.
very generic statement. Lead the team, boost confidence, play well. Uh, it is good only, but not up to the mark.
Okay.
Expectations are a little higher than this.
Okay.
It was raining heavily. What will he do? He put wallet and phone in a plastic bag. Enjoyed the rain, reached home safely. Yes, this works. For this kind of a situation, there is only limited things he can do. He can
Yes.
either take shelter, like maybe at a shop or in some tree shade or something, or he can just enjoy the rain and reach home, or run towards his home, or whatever, depending on what kind of a person you are. If you are a person who enjoys rain, then write that. If you are a person who avoids it and stands and takes cover somewhere, write that. This works. And you have also included this good thing. He takes care of his wallet and phone by putting it in a plastic bag. That is a very good authority response. Next, from shelling with binocular, inform the senior, take proper action. Again, see this one also. When there is enemy shelling happening, confirm shelling with binocular. Okay, binocular से shelling नहीं दिखता. Shelling
Okay.
happens from 30-40 kilometers away. So
Okay.
you can't locate it with a binocular. You locate it with some calculations. You spot from where shelling is coming with some other technique. So not by location. And inform senior, take proper action. मतलब what proper action? लिखना ही वही है
Means
ना. What actions will you take? That is self SRT.
okay.
What proper actions will you take?
I will. Maybe I will backfire or something. I'll do that firing and all with my team.
Firing as in like gunfire
Yes, sir.
doesn't make sense again. I told you
Okay.
shelling happens from far distance. Tak
Okay.
what will you use? So write better quality SRT responses for such when there is shelling happening. First of all, you should know what is shelling. So you know what shelling means. Here's a movie
दूर
देखा.
से फायरिंग होना ऐसा ना.
दूर से firing नहीं. There are these shells which fall. These are like big explosives. Shelling में क्या? Have you seen this movie? शेरशाह देखा होगा recent one.
Yes, sir.
In that ये होती है ना in this scene where Major Jethrotia dies वो
हाँ.
sharpnel goes before that वो कैसे होती है there are some bombs which fall on that camp no
Yes, sir. हाँ.
so that is shelling
Okay.
firing मतलब bullets आना वो that is not shelling
Okay, सर
this is
मुझे
shelling
पता
like
नहीं
मतलब
था. Sorry.
people are bombing the area तो अभी पता कर लो these are basic army terms you need to know when you are trying for different services shelling firing ये सब करना पता है so when shelling happens you first take cover below bunkers or in some safe place. Then try to locate from where the shelling is happening. Inform seniors, take orders, and then retaliate by bringing your artillery into action
Okay.
or according to what your senior gives, मतलब what orders they pass. So that should be your response. Digitally pay the amount.
File
What is this?
complete. File.
File. Okay, file complaint of lost first. Slowly get aware of city. Okay. स्लोली इज मतलब हिंदी को तुमने इंग्लिश में डाल दिया धीरे धीरे बोलते हैं ना ऐसे इंग्लिश में नहीं होता स्लोली
Okay.
फास्टली इंग्लिश में वी डोंट राइट
Okay.
यू कैन राइट eventually something like that not slowly
Okay.
got admission quota and study well what was the SRT fifth one
Your brother wants to get admission in a medical college, but his marks fall short by 1% for admission. You.
how do you know he'll get through sports quota have they mentioned he's a sportsman or he is a good person in his
Not sure.
sporting you can't
I
assume
I thought what I will do. I'm in this situation.
what will you do? Like, let's say you have an elder sister, right? So she
Yes,
didn't
sir.
get admission at her favorite college. What will you do?
She will try, or she will take admission in another college.
So you can write that only, na. I'll guide my brother to take admission in another college and make sure he studies well there and get placed or whatever.
Okay.
Sports quota kahan se aaya? Without them mentioning, you can't assume things. SRT very clearly given all the required data. You don't need to assume any extra things. Deposit the money on bank to clip travel area, collect the cash from bank, complete the work. Okay. Pull the chain in from the RPF about it, become eyewitness. Get okay, this was where chain nature uh,
Yes, sir. He
have
was
the chain
traveling by
from
a
some
train.
hole. Overall, yeah. In all the other SRTs also, these are the points you need to take care of. I'll just go through it with. Okay, why have you skipped 38? Read me out the 38 number question.
38 was he, and then dot.
What?
He, then
Huh?
dot. I
Huh?
am
Sure.
sharing a screenshot. Yes, sir.
Okay. How could this happen here? And this dossier I have assessed other responses already. Okay, you why screenshot? You share the entire document, na?
Okay.
Shared.
Yes, sir. I have shared entire document.
1 second.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, I'll go through it later. Let us continue with this.
Yes, sir.
आपको मेरी बात को सीरियसली लेने की जरूरत है ना कोई गड़बड़ सेट नहीं करते हैं
Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Uh, 38 I'll go through later. Call to SSB, tell about problem, mail them to extended SSB date if possible. To whom give proper medication. Yeah. Like overall, your SRT responses are good only. But a few things where I told you to improve. The others, whatever you know about, like situations which are common in regular life, you have done well. But situations which you may not face or some unexpected things like injured captain and you taking over the team, these are main SRTs where you are unaware and yet you need to take a decision. That is how army life is. You will be put into situations which you have never faced and you are expected to deliver in those situations. So those aspects are being checked here, and easy situations everyone does well. In these kind of things where you are expected to take on spot decisions and act rapidly, make sure you write good quality responses. Practice SRTs के लिए you can practice a lot. For the other tests you cannot practice much because they are mostly spontaneous and your responses will be on the spot, natural. But SRTs, you know, all the common SRTs which are asked in SSB, बहुत सारे PDFs है online. I
Yes, sir.
have put in this Google Drive link also. So open them, look at all SRTs and try to answer them all and try to improve the quality of your SRTs after you take a mock test yourself. And you have written all 60, that is like commendable. You have focused on writing everything. Instead of that, you can focus more on the quality. You can write lesser number. Anything between 40 to 45 is also very good in SRTs.
So
WATs, write all.
timing I have wrote only 48, but I have to complete Baki Sara, so I have wrote it down. So you
That's cheating. Don't do that.
okay?
Okay, at least you wrote till 48.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's a good number. Focus more on improving the quality further.
Okay.
48 is a good number. So yeah, parents' opinion. Handling education. They always believe in me and my passion for kabaddi and volleyball, which according to them make me a
I
good
guess share it.
team player. Okay. Parents also gave me house budgeting responsibility. Okay. Are you sure you wrote this ST within the time limit?
Yes, sir.
Then this is a very good quality SD. Have you already written it and kind of mugged it up, or
Mugged it up, sir.
good? Like, that's what is a good thing. Cool. Parents' opinion, very good. Boss, don't write boss. Employer.
Okay.
Your boss, as in what is his designation? Is he your team leader, manager, CEO? Who are you
Sir,
referring to?
what is my designation or my boss?
Boss मतलब कौन है ये?
He is the head of R&D, research and development head.
Okay. Boss is a general term, so yeah, you can use. Teach me as a social person because I'm the only female working over there and made male friends. Now working as a team on new projects. Also appreciate my willingness to habit of reporting to work at 15-20 minutes prior. Patience and discipline. Nice. Need to be more detail oriented during your presentation. Feel that you need to be more strict towards the helpers because they sometimes don't listen to me. Acha. You need to be because you are aspiring to be in a position of command where you will be commanding lot of men and women under you. So yes, you need to be strict when required. I have a large group of friends. They enjoy my company. They love that I'm ready for new experiences. They have faith in me. They approach me for help and guidance because they know I'll not judge them in their activities. Very good. Love me as I make sure that every one of us meet at least once a month and go out for recreational activities. Very good. Sometimes they dislike my habit of taking help from others in hesitation, and also I can't say no to the person. Acha, you hesitate in order to ask for help,
Yes,
and
sir.
you're a person who doesn't know how to say no. Yes, these are things you need to work upon. Thoda sa. I'm an adaptive individual as I adjust well in every environment. As an engineer by profession and sports person by passion, taught me how to be punctual, physically fit, and most importantly, teamwork. Very good. Do organize things well beforehand and don't panic in any situation. Also, family oriented. Aspire to dedicate life to
Her,
his
her,
her.
her. Sorry. I have wrote his. Sorry.
Okay. I would like to improve my listening habit as sometimes in pace of performing well, I don't listen to teammates, and I also want to improve my communication skills as sometimes I feel nervous in public speaking. Build good stamina and reading habit. Yes, very good. This you can include in the next paragraph actually. What you have written as I would like to improve on all these things. That should be coming in the next paragraph. In self opinion, write what you think about yourself. You can include your strengths and weaknesses. What you want to become, how you want to improve upon them should be in the next paragraph. In this, the person I want to become. My aim is to become a daughter that maintains the legacy that my father has started by joining defense forces. I would like to develop my existing qualities to the maximum level. I would like to be more strong, stronger
Stronger, sorry.
in physical and mental, more stronger physically and mentally in the future. Would like to live my life with positive and negative experiences. Life is all about having experience and develop it by facing it. Cool. Good, SD. Yes, overall, SD is very good. I don't recommend any changes. You have done well. Maintain the same. SRTs I told you where to improve.
Yes.
WATs quality बहुत ज़्यादा improve करने की ज़रूरत है. Stats, some of them were good. I think 7 to 8 were good. Remaining 4 or 5, you
Yes.
need to improve. Relevance was missing from the picture, and oh yeah, the main problem was that only, and your grammatical mistakes. Work upon them.
Yes, sir.
Baki, what doubts do you have? You want to know anything about psych tests or how you can improve? Like, ask me in specific if you want to know anything.
सर यू हैव टोल्ड मी कि तुम डर रही हो नेगेटिव सेंटेंस लिखने में. सो
Yes.
आई हैव सॉ अ वीडियो कि नेगेटिव चीजें नहीं लिखनी है टैट में भी और वैट में भी.
What do you mean by negative चीजें? Example बताओ.
जैसे डेंजर, तो डेंजर से क्या हो सकता है? डेंजर एक
You tell
नेगेटिव.
you tell me now. The word is danger. What sentence will you write?
क्लिक नहीं हो रहा है सर.
So वही है ना. You have these myths saying if there is a negative word shown, you should try to frame something positive out of it, or you should avoid that negativity in that word. All that is nonsense. When there is a word given, be it anything, rape, murder, sex, mutiny, or destroy, this, what you told now, uh, all these are not negative words. It's a stimulus given to you. That word in itself may be something bad, like murder is a bad thing, or destroying something may be a bad thing. But how will you write a good quality response to that? You can write for murder, you can write murder is a heinous crime which is punishable by law, or no person has a right to murder any other creature or human being. You give me any word. For every word, you can write something positive, so called. Like, there's actually nothing like positive or negative, strictly speaking. But to make it easier for you, for any quality, any kind of word, you can write something positive? Like tell me, what did you say? अभी कौन सा example दिया था तुमने?
Danger.
हाँ, danger. What will you write for danger?
मुझे click ही नहीं हो रहा है danger से.
See, that's what now. Good leaders act calm and plan effectively
Dangerous.
during dangerous situations.
Yeah.
Or
War हो गया जैसे.
anything here. When the word is danger, you can do anything. Like dangerous situations can be overcome by facing them regularly and overcoming fear. Or we need to practice being in dangerous situations and overcome the fear of facing them. Anything like that, you can write so many things. So, and this thing which you have seen somewhere, you should not write something negative. ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता. There's nothing negative or positive, honestly speaking. When you're writing some good quality response, it is obviously positive. तुम danger का क्या लिखोगे? You can't write I will go and destroy someone, I will go and create dangerous situations. वो तो नहीं लिखोगे ना. Obviously you'll write something positive only. So naturally for all these negative, so-called negative words, you are giving good quality responses means you are doing well.
Okay.
In fact, even in for these kind of negative words only, you can write actually good quality responses. Because there is something given to you, there's a problem given to you, you can easily solve it and make it a positive thing. If there is a normal word like, let's say, beautiful, wonderful, love, care, friendship, loyalty, trust, honesty, all these kind of words, you can write something for that word, like general statement की तरह लिख सकते हो या थोड़ा सा better quality भी लिख सकते हो. But in case of like negative words, what we call, you can write high quality sentences because there is clearly something negative shown. How you tackle that negativity in that word and write a good quality response. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
बाकी anything else?
No, sir.
Oh my god, we took such a long time here. It's 1 hour 20 minutes. Oh my god.
Okay.
पता ही नहीं चला. I had another session at 11:30. I need to postpone it and अब भी कर लूंगा. From 12:30 I'll start and finish it up. बाकी anything else?
No, sir. Sir, आप मेरा साइक को कितना रेट करोगे?
I won't give any rating. Lot of improvement is required. Rating
Okay.
कुछ नहीं होता इसमें because everyone is unique in their responses.
Okay.
For your profile, for the kind of person you are, you have a very good background. So
Yes, sir.
expectations are like that only कि तुम अच्छे quality responses लिखोगे. Your grammar is not up to the mark. That I can say. And बाकी मतलब जितना भी मैंने बताया अभी, that is the overall feedback. Rating, don't worry about that.
Okay.
You need to improve. I am not recommending you through this paper. वो बता सकता हूँ. If I was the psychologist in your SSB board, I wouldn't recommend you with this paper. शायद like borderline case में रख सकता था, but मुश्किल से है. Most probably I wouldn't recommend it all. So improve your TATs, which I told you, मतलब picture relevancy होनी चाहिए. WATs, quality of sentences should be improved a lot. SRTs, take care of how exactly it is solved, like what actions are taken and write accordingly. SD was very good. And you have related all things to your profile, to your own personality, so very well done there also. Small things here and there to tweak. Overall, your personality is good. These are small things which you can work upon and improve in few days. हो जाएगा.
Sir, 10th अगस्त को है.
हाँ बहुत time है ना. 1 month exactly. So,
Yes.
lot of time to improve.
Okay.
And overall, your confidence and your profile and all are very good. So your interview will go well, I'm sure. And you are national level player, so GTO में दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए.
नहीं
Outdoor
होती है.
tasks पे. हाँ तो बस indoor में you are already practicing hopefully in these group sessions.
Yes, sir. I'm practicing sometimes.
हाँ तो थोड़ा regularly participate कर लेना. Improve yourself for the next 1 month. बाकी you should get recommended. Already you are almost there. Your profile is very good. Just your performance थोड़ा सा improvement चाहिए.
Okay.
In psych especially because of all the mistakes I pointed out now, I can make out कि previous times में भी तुम्हारा side performance उतना अच्छा नहीं गया होगा.
Okay.
So yes, there is scope for improvement here. Interview and GTO, I am sure you'll do well.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
anything else you want to ask?
No, sir.
All right, then I'll stop this recording for now.